Hello everyone, it's me, Carrie. So I'm in Los Angeles and I just got a sandwich for lunch. So I figured I'd put it at the bottom of the screen to make the visuals interesting. And later today I'm gonna meet up with Michael and Adam and some other people to work on a secret project I can't tell you yet. But today is also a special day because it is April 2nd, 2023. And the first time I ever solved a Rubik's Cube with the intention of, eventually speed solving it was in spring break of 2013. Just about a decade ago, and I don't remember the exact date, so it might have been April 1st, the day that I started this hobby, but I don't like to think of that as my anniversary because that's April Fool's, and that makes it all sound like a joke, and it's not a joke. So I tend to say that April 2nd, 2013 is my start date for cubing, which means it has been exactly a decade since I've been doing this hobby, and I figured to celebrate I would just do a speed solve right now. I'm recording on my phone, so I can't actually time it, but that's okay because we're not here to get the precise time. We're just here to have fun. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. By the way, if I'm slower than normal, it's because the sandwich is in the way. Blame the sandwich for everything. Sandwich is getting in the way. There we go, it's solved. Okay, I don't know if that was 13, 14 seconds. But yeah, I think in the last 10 years I've met so many friends through Speedcubing and gone to so many places. Flying to Canada for US Nationals 2022, it's travel opportunities and also friend groups at Berkeley, at Stanford, at UCSD, and I think it's probably the main hobby that I have to say when people ask me what do you do for fun? But I think it's interesting because I was 16 when I started cubing and now I'm 26. So it's getting to be a pretty big portion of my life. Although the first time I touched a Rubik's Cube was 2001 when I was 4. But that doesn't really count. Anyway, yesterday, which was April 1st, which might actually be the 10-year anniversary, I had dinner with 10 to 12 other YouTubers. Well, they weren't all YouTubers. I think some of them were software engineers or just people working in the online creator space. And I just happened to bump into somebody who used to be a Speedcuber, a few years before I was a Speedcuber. And I'll talk about it more in a voiceover edit that I'll do in iMovie because that was just a crazy coincidence. But before I switch to that, let me eat something. So this is officially a mukbang. This is a tuna sandwich, so it looks extremely gross. Yummy.
Okay, I realized that clip of me eating was kinda gross, but anyway, the person I got to meet yesterday was Edison Park, who is both a Twitch streamer, as you can see here, and he's a Speedcuber who's been competing in competitions since 2005, so he's been in the hobby for almost 20 years, and he told me that back in the day on the speed solving forums, he got to talk with Jessica Friedrich herself, who is the inventor of the CFOP method. That's crazy. And also he did blind solves in 2006, back when 345 put you top 15 in the world.
So good at this. First Rubik's Cube solve of 2023.
Here we go. Except I'm walking on wet.
But anyway, it was just really fun because when I sat down to eat lunch with these people, I was just sort of mentioning my really niche hobbies, and I said, I go to Berkeley Cube Club once a week just because it's a fun hobby. I didn't think anyone else would know what I was talking about. But then Edison said, I founded that club, back when he was in college, and I was just what are the chances of that? Coincidences happen all the time, but that was a crazy one. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now because I gotta go. Bye everyone, thank you for watching, and hooray, 10 years of Speedcubing. Here's to another 10 years with the Rubik's Cube, I guess. Okay, bye.
Honestly,
Oh, Rue. Okay, I see.
yeah. Well, now I don't have a table to abuse.
No.
Oh, but
Alright.
I'm doing this R-wide thing. It's working.
That's a good case, though.
There we go. Good case as in for the cube.
Yeah, how you Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good case. I thought you meant my iPhone case.
Oh,
but
no.
I'm this phone has no case. But I'm still able to solve a cube in 2023. Yay me. That was my first solve of this entire calendar year. There'll probably be thousands more, so yay.